without the money to fight zoning, might be tough. Put the dream on hold a little, started looking for houses. My real estate agent's husband purchased this building, and every house we looked at, she was like, hey, like, don't give up on your dream.
I'm here today with Jessica and Ian, proud owners of Ward 1 Brewing Company. And oh my gosh, this place is amazing. I love what you have done here. First, tell me where you're located, because not many people know that you're here.
We are technically Ward 1 of Guelph Aramasa Township.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Busy, nice busy corner.
Yeah, so on the corner of Highway 6 North and Wellington Road 51.
51. Yeah, so it's easy to find. We just had a lovely lunch of barbecue, which is what your specialty is. And oh my God, I know that everybody went nuts for everything that was on that platter. So please tell us about this place that looks so amazing. Tell us about your food.
This is tale-telling time. Okay, so like a 10-year-long project. I originally just wanted to start like a little craft brewery, so everyone was kind of doing home brewing. I bought one little kit, and then right away I wanted to do like the all-grain proper way, so I got really quickly into home brewing.
Yeah.
I was living in like Guelph's Ward 1, like on Alice and Harris Street.
Nice.
Started trying to figure the whole thing out. Try to do the story quick here. Talking to the city of Guelph and the planning department, they were awesome, but we kind of came to the conclusion without the money to fight zoning, might be tough.
Yeah.
Put the dream on hold a little, started looking for houses. My real estate agent's husband purchased this building, and every house we looked at, she was like, hey, like, don't give up on your dream. Anyway, we had a talk, and I saw that I could do my little craft brewery here. And then, you know, through bobbing and weaving, the township wanted us to have food, of course, because this has been a restaurant here for like 50 plus years.
Right.
That same day, we got a call that local smokehouse had gone out of business and was selling their smoker. So we got a really good deal on a big Southern Pride smoker. It holds about 500 pounds.
Wow.
So moving forward, so we handled the food as well as the beer. Then through a series of unfortunate events, some equipment got scrapped, and some bills were a little higher than were originally quoted. So through kind of the guidance of my mentors, they were just saying, listen, that's a lot all at once. You make good barbecue. Do the barbecue, fully licensed bar, and when we can, we'll introduce our beer in.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about 6 months to a year.
6 months. Okay.
I
Wow.
hope that was a quick enough wrap up, but there's a lot more to a 10-year story, but it seems to have worked well. People are happy, and this time of year, people are still coming in. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that is a good sign.
And to be honest, I don't think I could imagine having started a brewery as well as this restaurant at the same time.
Sure.
This was new for both of us and has been so successful so far, and I couldn't imagine trying to juggle two businesses at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Right from the beginning.
Right. Yeah, that's a lot to take off. Yeah. And I love your finishings that you've got here in the bar. So tell me about this beautiful piece. It's huge. I mean, I've never seen anything this big. This is an old tree.
Old tree, yeah.
Wow.
You'd lose counting around 140 or so when you're counting the rings.
Wow.
So we were getting quotes for the bar. We don't come from like a lot of money that you would need to do something this nice. So everything was kind of like polish whatever you can to make it pretty. So quotes for the bar was like $25,000.
Wow.
We bought this whole tree for $400. And then my friend Rowan came and we planked it in the driveway here. And then it was dried just up the road at Bruce Dunk's, and then returned to us. And me and Rowan pieced it together, and about 8 coats of a German food grade oil. So it's, I mean, technically you could eat off it, but I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah.
In a big charcuterie board, but it turned out beautifully. I had a good time, you know, relaxing and sanding. It was a bit of an endeavor of love. I wanted all the tables to be the same thing. Sick of working with wood after this, so we just bought the tabletops.
There you go.
There's other slabs around the place you'll see, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is really super hyper local.
Yeah. Near Orangeville is where it was cut down from for the Emerald Ash borer. So
Okay, right. So tell us a bit more about your food, because It looks so good.
Okay, so a most popular item is the brisket. When we were working downtown, we all had shirts that said like, "Don't risk it, get the brisket" on the back. So like brisket's definitely number one seller, and then we do St. Louis style ribs. That's number two, and then there's kind of a bit of a gap there, and you pulled pork and chicken as well. But for sure, the specialties, the brisket, it's been received really well. Yeah, that's
The
good.
mac and cheese is a heavy hitter too.
Oh yeah, hit them with the sides. Yeah, hit them with the sides. Yeah, and the wings as well, for sure. So, hadn't actually done a lot of wings. The night before our soft open was my first time even smoking wings, which is wild. And they are going over so well. So they're smoked and then fried to finish. So they're like crispy and very juicy. So, yeah, those have been well received as well.
And so is this a menu you're going to run with for a while? Will you over time introduce new things?
Yeah, we're looking into sausages right now.
As our next item.
We're very excited to start working on that and trying to find a product that will work well with our menu. And
Yeah, it's we're working with Wellington Country Market, so they're local. They're just up on Jones Baseline, and so when you're trimming a brisket, there's obviously offcuts that you have, and ideally you'd repurpose those for something. So we'll be repurposing those for a sausage. So we're gonna have like a half beef, half pork ish jalapeno cheddar sausage, as well as a full pork sausage as well. Kind of something approachable, local tasting. There's a lot of like honey garlic and stuff. Schneider's is around, so a lot of people are used to kind of that style. So we're gonna have two of those, and that's sort of the next thing. But we still have to do beef ribs, Montreal smoked meat, and anything else fun. So yeah, I do those well as well. But it's like, here's your base menu, and we'll one thing at a time, sorta.
That's right. You know, you're going to have to put a massive addition onto this place because people are going to be beating down her doors. I just want you to know.
Yeah, we'll start making the motels different themed rooms.
Dining rooms, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of that, just your finishes, we talked about here at the bar, but down below. So it's not often when you go into a restaurant where, like as a woman, you carry a purse. And I hate putting my purse on the floor. And you guys have like purse holders there. That's incredible.
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, for sure. So those are made of like railroad ties, which were acquired. And then on my night shift, I actually bent them all, cleaned them all up, and had them ready for this place. So
That's amazing.
the posts are from, like you said, from the shipping container. All the steel's repurposed, but it's very similar red to kind of our Ward 1 red here. And then
and then you
yeah,
got charging.
I'm an electrician, so we made it all pretty underneath, and there's plugs at each post. And
Wow.
yeah.
You've thought of it all, but it really does look wonderful. One question I have though, mailboxes?
Yeah. So we're doing our take on a mug and meat club. So those were installed more like a long time ago when we were leaning more towards the brewing side of things. So we've had to pivot and adapt. So it'll be an annual subscription where you'll get a key to your own box that will hold a 22-ounce glass that will be personalized. And with that comes a pound of meat a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
the glass is a little bit bigger, so you get a bit more of a bang for your buck. Not most, but a lot of craft breweries do that. You can see like behind their bar, you can see all the custom glasses, and those are people are part of that. I kind of wanted there you go. I kind of wanted to have an option where it wasn't behind the bar because you always run out of room.
Sure.
And then my dream was safety deposit boxes, like at a bank.
That's great.
Crazy expensive. Didn't even think of that. Very hard to find. So we got some mailboxes from an apartment. I drove them back from London, and yeah, it's cool, kind of
That's
fun.
a really neat idea. Love it. I love it. Do you cater? Or will you?
We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there right now.
Yeah, we definitely in the future we want to, and we've done a wedding before. We've got a pig roaster for rent, plus that huge smoker as well. So, but again, it's one thing at a time. It's surprising. I mean, not surprising, but like just gotta like foundationally get things figured out,
Yes.
so we can lean on the base to move forward.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
We can definitely accommodate a larger takeout order.
Okay.
For like 30, 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. We'll get towards maybe pig roasts and and having staff. that
Yeah,
are
it's
able
the
to-
staffing. So we can do catering. Yeah,
So
sorry.
We're focusing more on just like larger takeout orders for businesses, for parties.
And we've got like hot boxes that you can plug in. It keeps everything warm. So we call it catering, but it's really just like, here's your food, serve it,
Yes.
enjoy it. You can even say you cooked it.
Love that. Love that. Now, if you can get a drive-through, I mean, it would be perfect. Right?
Would be nice. We got dreams for the summer. So there is extra like BTUs of gas and a line outside. So there is the option in the future where we'll have like an outdoor cook area right by the smoker. And it won't quite be drive-through, but drive up.
Drive up.
Yeah.
You put
So
that-
we've been told zoning-wise no drive-throughs, but drive up.
A little curbside grab and go.
Yeah, exactly.
goes. But, well, thank you, for the visit. It's an amazing spot. I'll make sure I bring everybody I know out here. And yeah, I mean, this is the place you got to get out here. Just hurry up before the masses come and you'll never get in. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Very nice to meet you both.
Thank you very much.
Okay.